Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. This is a quick video on how to integrate your DSC alarm system to Home Assistant using an Envistalink 403 IP module. There's a little bit of YAML code that you need to copy and paste in, and you can build a Lovelace. You can make decisions based on the responses from each PRI or door contact or even smoke detectors that you have in your house to create automations. To build a dashboard or a Lovelace dashboard like this, it's quite simple. Firstly, you need to get yourself an EVL 3 or 4. EVL 4 is the latest module for a DSC or Honeywell alarm system. It's quite easy to connect. The red, black, green and ground wire go to your remote panel on your circuit board of the alarm system, and you then have a RJ45 port out. This is not a wireless device, so you're going to need a physical cable. You will then need to consult your DSC manual depending on the version you have. I've got an 1864, so basically you log into the panel and you go into settings and you enable *5, and this device then starts talking. This device will then get an IP address on your network, which you're gonna need. I am not going to show you mine, to log into mine now, just because of security reasons. But once that's done and you can see your Envistalink 4.3 on the network, you got to do is pop into your Home Assistant YAML file, and this is the code that you need to present. I'm going to post this down in the description. This will be the host, the IP address of your Envistalink 4.3 on your network. Panel type is DSC. I'm using a secrets file. This is the username and password that you'll create when you create your Envistalink account. The code is your panel code or your PIN code that you use to arm and disarm your alarm system. The port is always 4025. If your Envistalink version's not 4, it's probably be 3. I don't think you get the 1 and 2 anymore. This is important as the sensors don't pick up if it's incorrect, so it's either going to be 3 or 4. You can change the keep alive interval. This is just a ping to see whether the device is on and offline, and then the zone dump interval is set to 30 seconds. Basically, if anything changes, I just leave the default. Timeout's default. Depending on your area, if your police button or is this an alarm response button, depending what the emergency button does. And most importantly are your zones. So most security systems are cut up into zones. Doors are contacts, that's a type, and motion are PRIs, which is anything to do with movement in the house. I think they call them something else in other areas. In where I am, it's called motion sensors. They're called PRIs, they call motion detection sensors, but anything basically detects motion, that's the type. These descriptions are irrelevant, you can put what they want, but the zone number is important, so you'll have to get this from your installer, or if you installed it, the zone number is what actually corresponds to the alarm system from this YAML file. You list all your zones. And if you have a button, I have a panic button in the property, and I've got a panic button configured in my Home Assistant. The type will be button. You can have as many of these as you want. And then partitions. If you have an in-out partition, or just one partition, you have to list this in. And again, it's referenced by its partition number. You gotta do is copy and paste this into your YAML file. You check your configuration and reboot, and you'll end up with sensors like these. So you'll notice that I've got beams which are also motion driven, and there's an on and off that comes through it. I'm now sitting in an area where we could see a sensor, and if you watch the sensor very quickly, if I trigger it, you'll see the state change to on and off. You can build automation scenes, whatever you want, on this alerts to your phone. I've created a simple Lovelace dashboard with the 2 partitions that allows me to arm and disarm. If you want your keypad to pitch up and not an arm and disarm code, all you got to do in your YAML file is remove this line. What will happen then, it'll actually bring up the pin code, which for you to enter your pin as the panel would be traditionally. I just have mine hard coded, and the reason for the hard code is that I can do automations, so I can automatically arm the house or the property at a certain given time or a scene without it prompting me for the code. My panic button, this is a button type, and if you look at my doors, it tells me open or closed. Yeah, you can basically create any automation based on these states. Quick and easy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Chat to you soon.